but for different conditions. That is, this is a content of study, that is introduction, my problem statement, objective and scope, what are done with the written software, and regarding literature reviews, study aspects, proposed methodology, how the data is collected and how it is analyzed, and after that the given condition answer, design and conclusion. As we we observe day-to-day life that pedestrian feel anxiety while crossing from one lane to another lane. So there is very need to simulate pedestrian, as they are also the part of lane users. So this can be done with the help of different software simulation. There is need to improve pedestrian facility in heavily congested urban area, so that pedestrian will not face any delay. The purpose of embedding this pedestrian facility, like we can say that foot-over bridge or skywalks, is efficient dispersion of commuters from congested area to its prime location. Problem statement is that saying, I'll not consume much time. These are the same heavy congestions, and due to the pedestrian and vehicle interaction, pedestrian feel anxiety while crossing one lane to the another lane. So considering all these situations, there must be some providency of the pedestrian facility. Objectives are there, the same objectives. Sir, can I skip all these?
Go ahead. As you like. This is your presentation. We don't object you. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. So, first of all, I just carried out the feasibility study of pedestrian facility in urban area. After that, just collected that data on traffic and pedestrian. Traffic is what that vehicle parameters, and pedestrian parameters on the existing selected area, and then collected that provided data, which is the vehicle and pedestrian data, to analyze the delay which occurs to the pedestrian as well as vehicle, and to show the real life situation of vehicle and pedestrian interaction and suggest the remedial measure after reducing the obstructions to pedestrian. So all this have done with the Vision software. I just manipulated with the real life data, the real scenario data, and I just collaborated with the simulated data, which I have done in the Vision software. These are the scope. I'll show, move on the first one scope, that comparing real life situation to the simulated one and suggest for improving pedestrian facility and providing design facility based on result obtained through the simulation. This is what about the Vision. That is one kind of a microscopic behavior-based simulation model which can model urban traffic or like public transportation. That's what discussed from here. Literature review it is. My methodology, same I'm skipping. These methodology are, I think this is the same procedure what you carry. My study area is like that. The site must have a regular bus service routes. Site must have at least 1 year site bus stops. The intersection must be signalized for vehicular traffic. The intersection request of maximum pedestrian flow. Heavy conflicts between vehicular and pedestrian traffic. Then pedestrian flow is consisting of mixed type of, including all men or women kind, all pedestrian types. So what the data I have collected from this survey, the survey is conducted as traffic volume, pedestrian volume count, road inventory survey, past accident record, pedestrian opinions, and approach speed measurement. This is what the final glimpse of the section which I have selected in Ahmedabad, that is income tax intersection. You can see a huge mass of pedestrians are passing through one lane to the another, and vehicles are passing through that. And this person is stopping that vehicle. This is the income tax area. So reason for site selection is the same. Crossing of pedestrian faces some problems at intersection. Enforcement of stop sign is not observed properly. Absence of proper pedestrian signals. Guardrails are not provided on the length of that one approach across this income tax intersection. And vehicle occupancy space have done all the survey reports. Pedestrian volume count survey. You can see the number of pedestrians are 1,320. Total pedestrians are there at the Gandhi Bridge. This is our. Have bifurcated by gender, age distribution, physical disability, purpose of trip, then time spent walking per day, frequency, road crossing delay, road crossing convenience, and feedback on present facility which is given by the pedestrians. Suggestion by the pedestrians. So you can see 56% is agreed with the skywalk or kind of foot over bridges. This is another sections which I have studied, like Kalupur railway station. All are known about this. It is one kind of mid-block section. In between, the pedestrians are crossing the lane. It is the same reason. It is the biggest and busiest railway stations within Gujarat. So number of passengers using this area is daily and as well as associated with the transport interchanges their vicinity. The problem is further aggravated by the presence of hawkers and parked vehicles, making the commute hazard for pedestrians. So for that I have conducted surveys, traffic volume count survey, pedestrian volume count survey, road inventory, the same. This is the approach field measurement. So after collection of that data, I just gone to the IRC provision. The same Manraj sir has conveyed us that the two control sections are facility are there at grade pedestrian crossing and grade separated crossing. So here are the some what can say warranted. So peak hour volume of this pedestrian is PV square is greater than 2 into 10 is to 8. So according to my conducted survey, it is observed that 7.9 into 10 is to 11 are the frequency. So this one can warrant is agreed. Waiting time of pedestrian and vehicle becomes too long. Same I supposed to face this. Accident records indicates 5. This is the one total provisions in IRC 103/2000. So from my past accident record, it is more than 5 injuries. Approach speed vehicles exceed 65 km/h. So taking these two into the consideration, the control measures usually adopted in this case to provide traffic signal with the exclusive pedestrian phase. So I have provided the pedestrian phase at a junction and also in the Kalupur mid-block junction. So that is what I have calculated manually. This is the delay I have found it. This delay cost pedestrian unit flow is I get 22.08 pedestrian per minute. This is the loss criteria for walkway and sidewalk, which I have gone through. And finally, I find it manually the signal pedestrian gap, that is 187 seconds. Same what I got level of services as F, which is very high. So accordingly, I suggest that I just model in the sim. This is an income tax intersection 2D, glimpse of 2D, and this is glimpse of 3D, which I have modeled in junction. This is what I have done. It is a snapshot of Kalupur junction, mid-block. So accordingly, I prepared a signal phase for vehicular as well as pedestrian. This is one video. I'll show. Video work करेगा? junction. Same thing, I observed that by providing pedestrian pace in at a junction with the merging with vehicle faces, vehicle like they feel delayed. I have just calculated the delay parameter. Yeah. So these are the data from the SIM. Delay observed. Here vehicle delay is also observed. Pedestrian delay is also observed. So my analysis shows that income tax intersection, the actual delay, the real-time data delay is 44 seconds, and after simulation, it will go on to 36 seconds. And in Kalupur junction, 503 seconds is the actual delay, and after simulated by providing skywalk there, it is zero point 0.8, which is one kind of negligible value. So for that, warrants I have gone through the warrants which is given in the our codal provisions that volume of the pedestrian and vehicular traffic are so large that insertion of an exclusive pedestrian phase will increase the cycle time for the traffic signals beyond 120 seconds. So in my data, it is the cycle length is about 181.4 seconds, which is very miraculous for vehicle also. So I have just prepared for that a skywalk, and accordingly I have given the design parameters. These are the design parameters. At the junction of intersection. Like this is the run process after providing skywalk at junction. Same for Kalupur railway station. I have gone through the justification for design criteria. Like that. Conclusions are same. The study is concluded worthfully, and for stretch of mid block, that is Kalupur railway station, the simulation comes 0.8 second, which is negligible, and hence it is clearly represent the after providing skywalk across Kalupur railway station, pedestrian will feel safe and convenient to use this facility. And for income tax intersection, the average delay to pedestrian after simulation comes 36 seconds, as I discussed right now. After providing separate signal phase for pedestrian, vehicular traffic have to wait for long periods. So accordingly, taking that consideration, it must be accommodation of skywalk, so that pedestrian will be able to cross a lane safely and conveniently from their bus stand or prime locations. So warrants for grade separated pedestrian crossing, which is skywalk, are fulfilled in my study. And this is the future scope of study. Like we can do another research work for the economic evaluation of that design skywalk, and comparing the design cost of skywalk with the fuel cost of vehicular traffic, and comparing the cost of accident also to the nation with the cost of design of skywalk.